Imagine this. You are sitting on your sofa. You have popcorn. You are watching a great Hollywood movie in English. You feel good. You feel confident. Then the main character tells a joke. Everyone in the movie laughs, but you just sit there. You don't understand. Was it funny? What did he say? Ugh, you feel frustrated. You feel like, well, maybe my English is just not good enough. You want to enjoy the story, but you are working too hard. It is a terrible feeling, right? You feel like you are missing all the fun.
Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the show. I'm Anna.
And I am Mike. We are so happy you are here with us today.
This is the Watching Movies in English with or without subtitles podcast.
Today, we are talking about a very big question for every English learner. Should you use subtitles when you watch films, or is it better to turn them off?
It is a classic problem, and by the end of this episode, you will know how to talk about your movie habits and choose the best way to practice your English with cinema. We want you to feel confident when you press that play button.
You know, Anna, I had a very interesting experience last Friday. I finally decided to watch that new space movie. You know the one everyone is talking about?
Oh, the one with the big aliens and the beautiful stars? I love that one.
Yes, exactly. Well, I wanted to be brave. I thought to myself, Mike, you are an English teacher. You should be a pro. You don't need subtitles. So I turned them off. I sat down, very proud of myself. I thought, today I listen like a native speaker.
And? Tell me, what happened?
Well, for the first 10 minutes, it was great. The actors were speaking slowly. I understood everything. I was smiling. But then the action started. There was a big explosion. People were shouting. There was loud music. The captain started giving orders in a very fast, technical way. I realized I had no idea what was happening. Are they going to Mars? Are they dying? Why is that alien angry? I felt so lost.
Oh no, I know that feeling. It is like the brain just stops working because it is too much information at once. Did you turn the subtitles back on?
I tried to wait. I really did. I sat there for 5 more minutes, looking at the screen with a very confused face. My wife looked at me and she started laughing. She said, Mike, you look like you are doing a very difficult math exam. You look stressed. Just put the subtitles on.
Your wife is very smart, Mike.
She is. So I turned on the English subtitles and suddenly, click. Everything was clear. I could see the words and hear the sounds at the same time. My brain relaxed. I actually started to enjoy the movie again. I stopped worrying about the grammar and started enjoying the story.
That is so relatable. We often feel like using subtitles is cheating or like we're failing, but it is actually a fantastic tool. I remember when I first started learning, I felt embarrassed to use them. I thought people would think I was a beginner. But the truth is, even native speakers use subtitles sometimes, especially if the actors have very strong accents or if the background noise is too loud.
Exactly. It is not about being perfect. It is about finding the right balance for your level.
I agree. But you know, Mike, it is not always easy to make that choice. Sometimes we feel pressure to be perfect, and we make mistakes.
Oh, I know that feeling. Did that ever happen to you?
Oh, definitely. It actually reminds me of a story from a few years ago when I was in London. I was visiting a friend in London. She's a huge fan of detective stories.
Oh, I love a good mystery.
Me too. So she said, Anna, let's watch the original Sherlock Holmes series. No subtitles, just the pure British experience. I wanted to look cool, you know? I wanted to show her that my English was great. So I said, yes, of course, let's do it.
Oh no, Anna, Sherlock Holmes? He speaks so fast.
Exactly. Within 2 minutes, my heart was beating so fast. I wasn't just watching a movie, I was panicking. Benedict Cumberbatch, he speaks like a machine gun. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I understood maybe 30%. I was nodding my head and pretending to enjoy it, but inside I was crying. I was thinking, I have studied English for years. Why is this so hard?
That is the worst feeling. You feel like a fraud.
Yes, a total fraud. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. My head was actually starting to ache from the stress of trying to catch every single word. I stopped the video, I looked at my friend, and I just said, I'm sorry, but I am lost. I am totally lost. Can we please turn on the subtitles?
And what did she say? Was she disappointed?
Not at all. She laughed and said, Anna, don't worry. I'm British, and even I use subtitles for this show sometimes because he talks so quickly and there is so much medical vocabulary.
Wow, that must have been such a relief for you.
It was huge. We turned on the English subtitles and everything changed. I could see the difficult words, I could connect the sound to the spelling, and you know what? I actually learned more English that way than by just sitting there in the dark feeling confused. My big lesson was this. Subtitles are not a crutch for weak people. They are a bridge. They help your brain connect what you hear to what you know.
I love that. A bridge. That is a perfect way to describe it. It takes the pressure off, and when the pressure is gone, the learning actually begins.
Exactly. So now that we know why subtitles are helpful, let's look at the language. How can we talk about this in English?
That is a great idea. Let's jump into our 5 useful phrases. Now let's look at some phrases you can use when you're watching movies with friends or just talking about your habits.
Our first phrase is a very important request. Listen carefully. Can we turn on the subtitles?
Can we turn on the subtitles? This is what you say when you are watching a movie with someone and you need that extra help. To turn on means to activate them. Simple and direct. Anna, give us an example.
Sure. If you are at a friend's house, you can say, the actors are speaking quite fast. Can we turn on the subtitles?
Great. Phrase number 2 is about your preference. I prefer to watch in the original version.
I prefer to watch in the original version. This means you want to hear the real voices of the actors, not a translated, dubbed version. Original version is often shortened to OV. Mike, how would you use this?
I might say, I don't like dubbed movies. I prefer to watch in the original version to hear the actors' real emotions.
Perfect. Now, phrase number 3. This is for when the movie is too fast. I can't keep up with the dialogue.
I can't keep up with the dialogue. To keep up means to go at the same speed. If the movie is a race and you are losing, you can't keep up. For example, they are talking so quickly. I just can't keep up with the dialogue.
That happens to the best of us. Phrase number 4 is a very useful word for learners. I'm trying to get the gist of the story.
I'm trying to get the gist of the story. The gist means the general idea. You don't understand every word, but you understand the main situation. For example, I don't understand every joke, but I'm trying to get the gist of the story.
It's a very positive way to talk about your learning. And finally, phrase number 5, it's hard to understand the accent.
It's hard to understand the accent. Sometimes the English is perfect, but the accent, maybe it's from Scotland or Texas or London, is difficult for you. For example, I like this show, but it's hard to understand the accent without subtitles.
These 5 phrases will help you explain exactly what you need. Should we see how they sound in a real conversation, Mike?
Let's do it. Okay, let's put these phrases into a real situation. Imagine Anna and I are on the sofa, ready to watch a movie.
I have the remote control. Let's find something good.
How about this one? It is a classic detective movie from the 1970s.
Oh, it looks interesting. But wait, is it dubbed into our language?
No, it's not. It is only in English. Is that okay?
Actually, that is better. I prefer to watch in the original version. I want to hear the real actors.
Great, let's start.
Mike, wait. Stop the movie for a second.
What's wrong?
They're talking so quickly, and the sound quality is a bit old. I'm sorry, but it's hard to understand the accent. I think they're from New York?
Yeah, they have a very strong New York accent.
I really want to enjoy this, but I can't keep up with the dialogue. I'm missing all the clues.
No problem at all. Can we turn on the subtitles? I think it will help both of us.
Yes, please. That is much better. Okay, now I can see what they are saying.
Are you following the mystery now?
Well, there are still some slang words I don't know, but I'm trying to get the gist of the story. I think the butler did it.
Maybe. Let's keep watching.
Wait, let's listen to the key parts again slowly. Mike, can you repeat that phrase about the speed?
Sure. I said, I can't keep up with the dialogue. One more time. I can't keep up with the dialogue.
And I said, can we turn on the subtitles? Again, can we turn on the subtitles?
Perfect. Now back to the movie.
That was a great session. You know, Mike, I think the most important thing we talked about today is that subtitles are your friend. They are not a sign of bad English.
Exactly. Even if you are at a B1 level or even B2, some movies are just difficult. Today you learned how to ask for subtitles, how to explain that an accent is hard, and how to focus on the gist of the story.
My big tip for everyone listening is this. Pick a movie you have already seen in your own language. Maybe a movie you love and know very well. Then watch it in English with English subtitles. Because you already know the story, you won't feel stressed. You can just relax and listen to how the characters speak.
That is a brilliant tip, Anna. It takes the pressure off. And remember, every minute you spend listening to English is a win. Be kind to yourself.
Thank you so much for listening to us today. We really hope this helps you feel more confident during your next movie night.
We want to hear from you. Here's our question for today. Do you usually watch movies with or without subtitles? And why? Tell us your story in the comments.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, or leave a comment. It really helps us create more lessons for you.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Bye for now.
See you in the next video.